Welcome back to another video from our series 7-Figure Products. In this video, we're going to be covering a product that is absolutely crushing it. I mean, let's be honest, we've probably used these once or twice in our life. If you have children, they've probably used it. But have you ever thought that it would actually generate 7 figures per year? In this video, we're going to be covering a children's tool set. Now, this one product is absolutely crushing it. We're going to dive into the numbers. We're going to dive into the packaging. We're going to dive into the product itself. And of course, there'll be proof and gems along the way. Now, what I need you to do before we dive in is if this is your first time watching the video or this series or on the channel, I need you to click that red subscribe button right now and click the notification bell next to it, because every single week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, we're dropping new videos that are going to help you increase your income, your impact, and influence. Regardless if you're brand new to the Amazon world or you're a seasoned vet looking to scale, I've got your back. All right, so today we're going to be breaking down this kids tool set. This is 45 different pieces. Tons of fun if you were a kid. I know my son's going to love this. A lot of these, usually we give them away or return them, but I'm actually going to give this to my son. I know he's going to have a blast with it. All right, so my favorite part, guys, we're going to dive into my computer. We're going to look at the analytics and see how much money is this one product making. At the AMZ Together and AMZ Formula, guys, we say that you're only one product away. On this series, we review one product. Sometimes there are companies that only have one product. Sometimes there are companies that have many products, but I can tell you this, you're only one product away. I remember one product changed me and my family's life, and one product can do the same for you. So let's dive into my computer right now. Let's check out the numbers. All right, so the main keyword is going to be kids tool set. And when reviewing this, it looks like tons of these different sellers are crushing it. Here you have Eli Toki, $49,000 a month in gross revenue. Rex Betty, $123,000 in gross revenue. Loyo, $210,000 in gross revenue. Play2, 6 figures. Learning, 6 figures. Point blank, these people are crushing it. And it's not just this one product and this one company, but it's all these different sellers are absolutely crushing it. They're generating 6 figures gross per month, 7 figures gross per year. Now, as always, guys, gross is the total revenue generated. Net is what you keep. How do we determine net numbers when we're looking at these numbers? You have a few expenses. Number one, you're going to have the actual cost of your product, which is cost of goods. Number two, you're going to have the cost of goods shipped. Basically, how much does it cost to get this to Amazon from your supplier? You're also going to have your FBA fees, which are going to be fulfillment by Amazon, which are your fees and privileges to sell on Amazon. This is them picking, packing, storing, shipping, and handling returns and customer service. And then lastly, you're going to have any advertising within Amazon that you are spending. After you add all of those up, you go ahead and subtract that from your gross and you're left with your net. So typically, guys, when you're seeing these numbers, we like to be at 30% profit margins. What we've seen industry standard is anywhere between 20 and 30%. Usually on products that have higher volume, sometimes the margins will be lower, especially in more competitive niches like this one right here. So for conservative numbers, we're going to look at this and we're going to multiply it by 30 to come up with the 30% average. That's traditionally what a lot of these sellers are going to be making. So here you can see, going back in my computer, the iBase toy for this 45-piece kids tool set, they're making around $84,000 per month. Now let's just round this to 80,000 for a nice round number. 80,000. Let's times this by 0.30 for 30%. Here you can see they're making around $24,000 profit. That's net profit, take-home profit per month. Times it by 12 for 12 months in the year. And here you can see they're just making over $250,000. Now let me ask you, whether this is your first product or your next product, would finding a product that does a fraction of this change the game for you? If so, you're going to want to make sure that you stick around. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that notification bell. Now, let's go ahead and check out the listing and see what the listing looks like. Here you can see it looks like they have a video, looks like they have some pictures. So it looks like they are a part of EBC, which is Enhanced Brand Content. This is a part of Brand Registry. In all of these videos and across the channel, I'm constantly talking about EBC, A+ content, becoming a trademark registered brand, and utilizing all of Amazon's potential. One of the first things you want to focus on is getting that trademark. If you're not trademarked, if you're starting out, once you get proof of concept, once you have the resources, please do yourself a favor and file your trademark as fast as possible. So it looks like the pictures are high resolution. Right off the bat, we see pictures that show dimensions, show sizes, This is huge, guys. When you have your pictures, when it comes to optimizing your pictures, you want to make sure you have high quality pictures that are showing dimensions, showing weight, showing pieces count, showing them in real life being used so people can get a gauge of the actual size and how it's being used. I'm huge on infographics, which are high resolution images that have arrows, pointers, basically talking about different benefits and different features. This is huge as well. Lifestyle images are the products actually being used. They can see a picture of this kid right here. And last but not least, some more lifestyle images and then a video. Now, I'm not going to play this video for time's sake, but I can tell you that video converts, right? If you look at it in chronological order, you have video, then you have photo, right? So always, if you can use video and the more video you can use, it's more time, effort, energy, and resources that need to be allocated towards it, but it is definitely a game changer. If we scroll down, it looks like they have a few different variations. They have blue and orange, which is really smart. This means they've done their homework. Chances are the demographics are going to be male boys around their age groups. So chances are if you do your research on males and boys, small boys, and toys and favorite colors, it's probably blue. I know my son is 8 years old. He's going to love this product. His favorite color is blue. So they've probably done their research and they've probably tested different colors. Now, a quick hack is, if you have a product and you want to differentiate and you want to add child ASINs, which are basically the same product underneath the main listing, but where you have variations, whether it's colors, sizes, quantities, bundles, so on and so forth, and you don't know what color to use, you don't know what size to use, do some Google analytic research, do some Googling, do some research online, see if you can find demographics and geographics and all of that data. If you can't and you're playing off of your own intuition, I highly suggest that you do small runs. See, unlike traditional inventory for your main listing, if you run out of inventory on a variance or a different child ASIN that you have that's just a variation, it's not going to cause your BSR to tank. You're not going to lose a ton of sales, and your listing is not going to be in the red. However, if you run out of inventory on your main product, that's going to be a big issue. So if you're testing different units or different variations, I usually recommend no more than 4 at a time and have a small amount of inventory. That way you can rush through those. And on that first test, you should be able to tell which variations sell out faster. And it's common sense. You order more of those and you don't order any of the ones that moved slow. Scrolling down below those variations, guys, here you can see that we have their bullets. Now, they do have the emojis in front of the bullets. I'm huge on the emojis. I've always used it. However, recently in Amazon's TOS, they stated that they don't want you using images or JavaScript or any type of emojicons or emojis in the actual listing. Of course, people still do them, and they're not going to ban you from selling on Amazon. However, your actual image or your listing or your font or your text can actually become suppressed or removed by Amazon. So if you are using this, which you're not supposed to technically, but if you are using this, I highly suggest that you're on top of your listing in case they go in there and remove it, because they remove it and oftentimes they don't give you a notice. There's not this huge email that says, hey dude, we took your picture down, or hey dude, we took your listing down, you know? So you wanna make sure that you're on top of that. I highly recommend that if you don't know what Amazon's TOS or terms of service is or what the rules are, that you Google Amazon's terms of service, you read them, you study them, and you genuinely understand them. Your bullet points, you have 3 main areas to focus on: keywords, and 3 main areas to not only persuade and influence people to buy, but to educate them, as well as to place keywords that way you can rank, and that's gonna be your title, your bullet points, and then your description. Now, I just said them in chronological order from ascending to descending order, your title being the most important, your bullet points being number 2, and your description being number 3. Speaking of description, if we scroll down here below the A+ content, here's the A+ content, by the way, guys, which is a part of EBC. Again, in order to get access to this, all you have to do is be a part of brand registry. In order to apply for that, which is free, by the way, you just have to have a brand that's registered. You have to have a trademark. And as you can see, this is an amazing place to put additional product information, pictures, videos, so on and so forth. So this is a game changer. But directly below this, you're gonna have your description, product information, and then your questions and your reviews, like always. So again, guys, now you can see the importance of getting your trademark and applying for this EBC and A+ content. We offer services where we do this. Of course, we do this for all of our clients in the AMZ Together program. We help all of our clients in AMZ Together and AMZ Formula. But if you're doing this on your own, you could go to Fiverr or Upwork. You could hire a graphic artist and work with them to help design this. All right, cool. So we've broken down a little bit about the business. We've broken down a little bit about this product. We've looked at the analytics. We've looked at the numbers. We looked at the listing, we did some critiquing, I gave them some constructive criticism, we talked a little bit about enhanced brand contact and trademarks. Now it's time to dive into this packaging. Let's take a closer look at the packaging and the product itself, see things that they're doing that's good, see things that maybe they can improve on, and maybe you guys will get some ideas, some hacks, and some game. All right, so let's dive into the packaging. Now, one thing off the bat, when I'm touching the packaging, I can tell it has a decent crush factor. Crush factor is basically going to be like how strong are the corners, how strong is the actual box. Now, this is a corrugated cardboard box, and I'm big on crush factor. So a few ways that you can improve your crush factor is by having a thicker corrugated box. Here you can kind of see the thickness on the camera, or you can actually have inserts. Depending on the package, depending on how fragile your product is, you can talk with the engineer on your project or your manufacturer, and they can definitely help. Right off the bat, on the product, looking at the product packaging, it has a picture of a kid using some of the stuff. It has a picture of all the tools, awesome colors, blue and orange. The color's really nice on it. It's really vibrant. On the side, it talks about how many pieces they have, which is nice. And it's pretty straightforward. Now on the bottom, talks about maintenance, and of course it has the warning displayed. Anything that's small pieces and that's children related, you have to have a choking hazard, so on and so forth. And one thing off the back that I see that I'm not a big fan of is they have the ASIN on a sticker. I'm not sure if you guys can see this. They have the ASIN on the sticker. Now, I personally like them to be printed on the box. I think it looks a little bit better. Of course, this isn't going to make or break your brand. However, that's just one piece of constructive criticism. Now, on the box, here you can see on the box, it has the one ear here, and then it has an ear that goes in. That helps keep it a little secure. So whenever you can add additional things like that to secure the box, it's going to help. Now, when I open it, immediately I see a toolbox, and it looks like the little, the neon vest here, which is going to be like the safety vest that they can wear. So this actually looks like it's decent quality. I can see it's reflective. It's in a nice little packaging. Whenever you're doing accessories or bundles or bonuses or anything like this, putting it in its own unique packaging like this, even if it's a poly bag or some type of small container like this is definitely going to help and keep things organized, keep things protective. Here it's got an awesome little toolbox. My son's going to love this because he's always trying to get in my toolbox. When you open it up inside, it looks like we have all the pieces. Now the pieces aren't just thrown in here. If you can see, they're actually inside little bags. They're organized, which is awesome. And here is the good stuff at the bottom, what we're looking for. Looks like it may be instructions. Looks like it may be instructions or even a package stuffer. All right, so here's the good stuff. On this, it looks like it has a description of the products, all the different products, how they're used, instructions on how to use them. It has a piece count, basically letting you know all the pieces that you have so you can do a quick piece count. Of course, it's going to have warning on the choking hazard. And it looks like some basic information. Right off the bat, guys, if you know anything about my channel, if you watch the channel, if you're in the AMZ Formula or AMZ Together program, or you've watched any of these series, you know that I'm huge on these package stuffers because this is your time to convert clients into raving fans. This is your opportunity to get clients off of Amazon into your world, into your ecosystem, onto your social media, to your blog or your website. So one thing that they did poorly on here is they're not cross-pollinating or cross-promoting different social media platforms or their website. So if you have a website, that needs to go on there. If you have social media, that needs to go on there. And I really don't see their brand. I really don't see a mission statement. I don't see anything about customer support, no phone number, no email address. I don't see anything combating negative reviews. Check out a few of the other videos on 7-figure products underneath the 7-figure product series. And we also have a few other videos here on the channel talking about package stuffers and talking about getting reviews and so on and so forth. These package stuffers and an optimized package stuffer are essential to combating negative reviews, getting more positive reviews, and cross-promoting different products, as well as growing your social media and getting visitors to your website. Hey, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Regardless if you're doing some research and you want to start your online Amazon business, or maybe you have in the past and you're struggling to get your foot off the ground, we would love to help. See, at AMZ Together and AMZ Formula, we have nearly 100 employees spanning from Austin, Texas, all the way to boots on the ground in China, and we're ready to help you get your first or next Amazon product live. See, over the last 7 years, we've been selling our own products. We've generated 8 figures in gross sales, and we have over 1,000 clients across the globe. If you're looking for intimate consulting and one-on-one mentorship, or if you're looking for an investment opportunity in regards to Amazon automation, where me and my team of experts do everything for you, click the link down below or visit amztogether.com. There you're going to find a short 15 to 30 minute video where we talk about the business, why it works, how it works, and we show you a little bit of our results as well as results of our clients. And at the end, you can schedule a 100% transparent, no obligation or pressure call where we can see if this business is a good fit for you, and most importantly, if we can help you get started and reach your goals this year. Your mind is gonna be blown when you see how much this product is making. I cannot believe when I did the research on this product how much it was making. Chances are you have one of them laying around in your room, maybe your home. Listen, if you want to see what this product is, and most importantly, you want to learn how you can find one, make sure you watch the next video in our series, 7-Figure Products.